All right. Sorry about that. A little bit on the late side, but we're back. We have Barkley on an 11-yard rush out to the Dallas 47 and the Eagles first down. A.J. Dillon coming into the game. First time we've seen him. We had Barkley and Shipley so far. And A.J. Dillon with a nice run. Close to a first down. A.J. Dillon. It's a good three-headed running back. Well, four-headed with Hurts as the fourth running back. But Hurts, Barkley, Shipley, Dillon. Got a hell of a group. And they go right back to him. It's shocking that they only gave him 9 yards on that last play. But that'll cross it, so. Oh, Landon Dickerson's a little slow to get up, holding his hip. So it was his knee during practice, mini camp, preseason, whatever it happened to be. But now he's holding his hip. So maybe it's one of those situations because it's on the same knee. It's on the same leg. So hopefully he's okay. They go back to Dillon for a half-yard gain max, but it's a no gain. All right. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 10 seconds on the play clock. A little slow coming out. Play clock. That's Brown in motion. Bottom of your screen. And Hurts, pocket collapses, and he's sacked. It's an 8-yard sack. Now basically you're just looking for a few yards to get that field goal. So they're at the 44, which would be a 61-yarder. Right, 61. I believe it's plus 17. So you want to get probably 5 or 6 yards, if possible, because now you're looking at 3rd and 18. So just grab a few here, get Jake Elliott a proper field goal attempt. Last year, Jake Elliott struggled beyond 50. Which was unusual for him. So let's see what we got here. Hurts with a little dump over to Dotson at the 40. This should be a 57-yarder. $58 yards. Might as well try him. Yeah, here we go. Now they're showing the stats. 50 plus last year, 1 for 7, 14%. So he used to be a big leg, so I don't know what happened, but hopefully he can turn it around for this year. The ball is spotted, kick is up, and it's dead center. So hopefully that's a good sign for Jake Elliott this season. I figured you've seen that. But Norm's always good. Good night. Eagles 24, Cowboys 20, 8:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. And on my right side, the Yankees are looking to blow a game again. Fernando Cruz just comes in to 2 on, 2 out. And baby Altuve swinging at the first pitch like always, swings over the top of a splitter. So there goes that. Is anyone excited for this Chiefs Chargers? Okay, so if you're not a Chiefs or a Chargers fan, are you excited for this Chiefs Chargers game? Genuinely. Genuinely curious. I'm not gonna watch it, but is anyone excited? See if the Eagles defense made any adjustments here. Very, very curious to see. I don't know what this commercial is right now. I don't know what's happening. Jesus Christ. All right, back to this Yankees here. It's a terrible commercial. Oh. And non-Eagles fans and non-Eagles haters, so neutral to the Eagles. I would love to know what you think about this Eagles, the ring, the Super Bowl ring. With the where the Eagles wings that they have on their helmet come out. I think that's absolutely fantastic. The only thing I hated about that Super Bowl was that they let the Chiefs score get up to 22 at the end. A lot of garbage time against the second team made it look closer than it was. Tolbert with a nice return out to the 29. It looked like he was going to break it for a little while, but good coverage by the Eagles. Good makeup on that one, so keep him from getting too far. So Prescott's had all day so far. There's been a couple close calls where it looked like the Eagles would sack him, but he's managed to escape. So let's see if they've made any adjustments, because 4 down linemen and sitting back is not working. You're going to have to mix in some different pressures. And handoff. And plenty of space. Man, oh man. There's nothing here. Without Jalen Carter, there's no pressure. You can't just... You had all halftime to do this. And now you come back. Let's see any blitzes. No. You're just sitting 3... And they're getting to the second level up to these linebackers before there's anything happening. Now you have 5 defensive linemen. See if maybe that'll help. And he still gets a couple, but the Eagles stop him. It's to the Dallas 38. I mean, I don't know what you're waiting on. This defense isn't just going to magically start, playing better without their top guy. Skill set wise, Jalen Carter's a top guy, but he's going to have to figure this whole attitude thing out. And spitting on another man is next level. I hate the Cowboys, but spitting on a man is something. And a little pitch, and it's going to be a first down. Zach Bond and Jalix Hunt on the tackle. Not a lot from the receivers in this game, huh? From the outside receivers. Pickens we've seen a couple times. Not much from Lamb. And then Brown and Smith have been ghosts. So, still putting up a lot of points here. And Prescott's back. Has plenty of time down the middle. And great pass deflection there by Campbell. Fantastic job. Sidney Brown is down. Campbell with a fantastic defensive play. So let's see what if Brown is able. Oh, we're going to go to a timeout, so maybe it's a little more serious than we thought. Boy. Oh, we're getting a Tron Ares special look. I've never seen the first one, but this looks pretty cool. I don't even know if it's a sequel or if it's just like in the same universe type thing. But this one looks pretty decent. Jared Leto gets a bad rap these days, for sure, due to his Joker and Morbius. Neither of those turned out too well, but he's a great actor. And I thought Morbius was better than people gave it credit for. Was it good? Not really. But was it like bad or horrible? No, I've seen some bad movies, like some really bad movies. So I do another channel where I talk movies, and it's wild how bad some of these movies can be. If you want to see a bad movie, what was that one with Idris Elba? Or maybe it wasn't Idris Elba. Oh my god, it came out right before right before the pandemic. What is that damn movie called? It was God, it's on the tip of my tongue, but it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. We did a review of it a few years back, Jeremy and I, and it was brutally bad. It was like you had to go backwards. What was the name of that stupid movie? Let's see. Tenet. That's what it is. Tenet. That movie was absolutely, undeniably atrocious. And Morbius was better than that. So, you know, just making a point. All right, we're back. And a little handoff. And he's got plenty of room. Miles Sanders breaks it. But he doesn't really have breakaway speed. So Bond tries to poke it away, but that's a 49-yard rush. Miles Sanders, former tandem back with Saquon Barkley. So, yeah, if Barkley breaks through like that, he's ghost, but a linebacker's definitely not catching him. But Sanders, very good. I liked him during his time in Philly. Little handoff. They're going to go back to him. Gain of a few. There's a late flag down. Hopefully it's on freaking Dallas, because that'll crack 100 yards if not. 100 penalty yards. Sloppy mess. Personal foul on Pickens. Just a straight up rips Blankenship's face mask. The piece of trash he is. Pickens is a head case, perfect for Dallas. Wow. Needed that. Definitely needed that. And we're going to need more out of you guys here. So that is 7 for 93. 7 for 93 for Philly, 3 for 37 for Dallas in terms of penalties and yards. 1st and 22. And Prescott lobs it over the middle. Another good defensive play. Was that... Oh, that's Bond this time. I was going to say, was that Campbell again in coverage? It's an incomplete pass, of course, intended for Ferguson. Great job by Bond just to stay with him. Trips to the right, 2nd and 22. Man in motion, that's Lamb to the bottom of the screen. And back goes Prescott. Short drop, little dump out, and incomplete. Campbell on the coverage. That pass intended for Williams. 3rd and 22. A drive so far. Obviously, Eagles have time to blow it, but a drive so far that has been completely destroyed by the head case George Pickens. Did Davis tip that? He did. Davis actually tipped that. That's why it came out so weird. There wouldn't have been much to it anyways, but a great job by Davis to get his gigantic freaking boxing gloves into the air. All right, 3rd and 22. Back goes Prescott. He's got time. Goes over the middle and oh my God. Ferguson tips it. And Blankenship hammers him. And there it is. There's your 15 yards back. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dallas. This is why the NFL isn't that good anymore. That was so pathetically not even a bad hit. Unbelievably pathetic. They get paid quintuple the money they used to for a tenth of the damage they used to take. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's pathetic. Dak Prescott had about a month to throw that ball. I don't know what the hell Vic Fangio is doing right now, but to sit here with this and just never blitz, it's not working. Little handoff, and that's Sanders for a couple. Ball's out. Quinyon Mitchell scoops it. That was massive. That was absolutely massive. My God. Yep, and that ball's out. No knee down. Quinyon Mitchell. That's Young again. The guy who almost picked off that ball earlier. Punches that ball out. Mitchell scoops it. That was absolutely massive. You needed that. Wow. That was a desperate need. After that pathetic call against Blankenship, I get that that's what the rules are, but we got to put something in place for these rules to change to where they can make some physical contact. I mean, what the hell do you want the guy to do? Ferguson is as he's trying to hold on to that ball, he's falling to the ground. What is Blankenship supposed to do? I don't understand. I just don't get what he's supposed to do. He's trying to make a play on the ball, and yet what? What is he supposed to do? Somebody please tell me. And my voice is getting all high because I'm upset. But I don't know, man. Commanders Packers next week. That might be pretty good. Packers look to have made a big step up with Parsons. So and the Yankees on my other screen are pouring it on. Grisham with another bombski. 8-3 Bombers. Incredible. Fernando Cruz is pumped. Fernando Cruz, I think, needs to be your eighth inning guy. Williams can't be under any pressure. Luke Weaver's fallen off a cliff. So you probably do Duvall in the 7th. Duvall's even been rough. Cruz, and then obviously Bednar. Bednar is the man. Yankees with 3 errors in that game. Just showed the box score. My goodness. Grisham just mashing. Broski's going to have a big contract coming his way. I don't think the Yankees are going to pay him, but their outfield is too taken, unless they're going to leave what's his nuts down in the minors for another 6 years. Big bro. What? Game's been suspended for lightning in the area. So the game's suspended, what, just indefinitely until DeMar Hamlin says it's okay? This is weird. They're all going to the locker room. Severe thunderstorm warning. Very weird. Volume here for the PA announcer. Oh, here we go. For your safety, please exit the open seating area at this time. So what, they're all going to just pack into the freaking concession areas? What the hell? So the older I get, the more conspiracies I believe. And I the first thought that came to my mind was, well, maybe they just want to sell more merch. Is that bad? Oh my god. It sounds crazy. But, you know. Now the teams who literally just came out are going to have to go. Are they going to do warm-ups again? They'll probably have to, right? As though they just came out of halftime. Because we don't know how long this delay is going to be. So, I guess let's see. Let's switch over to the Yankees game for now, I guess. Let's see. Yankees Astros 8-3. Grisham just hit a freaking 3-run shot. The guy's a monster. Judge is 0 for 1 today with 3 walks. They don't want no part of Judge, huh? Good lord. I think I'll probably just end this here and come back. I'll just come back for the rest of it when we come back. All right. I know this will be broken up into 3 videos, but what are you going to do? We don't know how long this delay is going to be, so